Hi, I'm Matt here, I'm Product Specialist for Mackie, and I'm here with Sonicstate to talk about our new, expanded and updated Big Knob series lineup. So now in the Big Knob series, we have three models now. We have the Big Knob Passive, the Big Knob Studio, and the Big Knob Studio Plus. So back in 2005, when a lot of us were doing home recording, it was very difficult to manage your monitors and everything because we didn't have the center section of a console, right? Like you'd have in a large studio. So Mackie came out with the solution, and this has been pretty significantly, has been used quite a bit by people in the audio industry for the last 12 years. We decided we were going to give it an update. So first up in the lineup is our Big Knob Passive. Big Knob Passive is a passive 2x2 TRS TS switcher with analog, mono, mute, dim functionalities and one big knob to control it. So on the back here, we have all of our inputs and outputs. We actually even have a line in for that source material if you have an MP3 player iPod. The great part about this is it's completely passive. It doesn't color your signal at all. It doesn't affect the sound. So if you have really high-end studio monitors and really great converters, and you're looking for a monitor management system where you can kind of just select between them, but you don't want it to color your system, it's great. And I believe this is available for €79. So that's a great deal on that as well. And the next up, we're going to get into a little bit bigger. This is our Big Knob Studio. So with this, it is a powered system, but it does give me USB interfacing. So if we look at the back of the model here, we actually have two of our Onyx mic pre's built right into the hardware, and then we have our same 3x2 interfacing capability, including USB input. So we're just running audio from this MacBook right into this Big Knob Studio. So we have mono, mute, dim functionality built right in. Again, you have trim controls on all your inputs and your outputs, monitor select functionality, and then one knob to control. On the front panel, we have two headphone outs, and then we also have our 1/8" in as well. So built into the hardware, we have a talkback mic. So if you wanted, this could be a great centralized control system for your studio with interfacing added. Lastly in the series, and this is the Big Knob, so this is a direct replacement for the current Big Knob, and as you can see, it's a 4x3 interface. We've got built-in talkback mic and hardware talkback. You'll notice it has all of the same functionalities as the Big Knob Studio, but the big difference is it also has interfacing, but the difference between the two models is the Big Knob Studio has a 96K 24-bit resolution, whereas this is 192 by 24-bit, so a little bit higher resolution. This is a direct replacement for the original Big Knob. We went ahead and we pulled out the phono pre and added in interfacing, so that's going to be a lot more flexible for a lot of our end users. We do have Q-Mix functionality built into these guys as well, which we think will be very helpful for a lot of people. It's a 4x2 interface as well, so it gives you quite a bit of flexibility with recording.
So are both of the studio Big Knobs available now?
So the Passive is shipping now, and then the other two will be available in May.
And what is kind of like rough prices on those
US
two?
is $199 and $299. You might see it a little bit more in Euro, just with the translation of, maybe a little bit more, a small bit, but I think they'll be right around that price point.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.